Okay, so we're going to be drawing our sea turtles today on our painted paper that we did last week. Before we draw our sea turtle out, we are going to actually do a little study of a sea turtle. So we're just going to try to get those basic shapes down so that whenever we are going to paint him, we will understand and know what basic shapes he has. Because remember, when we have a silhouette, it's going to give us a nice crisp outline of the subject. Whatever it is, we're going to be able to see that outline and all those shapes very, very nicely. So if I'm going to do a study, I usually look and see what the biggest basic shape is. So if I was going to do a study of the sea turtle, I'm going to look at the body, because the body is the biggest part of the turtle. And I would say that, I could say that it's a circle, but if I wanted to get a little more detailed, it's more of like a little almond shape. Okay, so that's going to be the biggest part of him, the almond-shaped body. And then I'm going to go to the next easier thing, which would be his head. And his head almost has this really long oval, very long, skinny oval shape. His little legs, if you notice, his little legs are kind of just like his head, but they're smaller. If you notice, his head's a little bigger than his little feet, but it's that same shape, just that same really long oval, very simple shape to create with a paintbrush. And again, over here, it's just this long oval. But what you need to know is just make sure you make his head bigger than his feet. And then the very last thing are his arms. And the very distinct thing that we need to know about a sea turtle's arms is that they curve up, just like a rainbow. They're not straight across. They actually have these little curves. And they curve up, and it connects. It kind of curves up, and it goes around, just like that. So it's almost like the shape of the neck, but it's a curve. The little arms kind of usually bump out a little more right here. It kind of bumps out. So let me see. I wanted to show you a real picture real quick of a silhouette. This is what we're creating. This is a real picture of a sea turtle. Do you see that? We talked about silhouettes. Do you see the sunlight behind the turtle? And we see a beautiful silhouette of this turtle. So this is what we're creating. I just wanted to show you that. Also his tail. We're going to add a little tail here too. It's kind of a little, just a little pointy thing right there. All right. So now, last week, we painted our paper. Now I'm going to actually show you on this paper, because I tried doing it on this one and you couldn't really see the chalk very well. But do you remember I told you I was going to show you how to create that effect that there's like sun rays coming through the water? So what you're going to do is you're going to come to the corner of the paper where your water is, wherever your lightest part is on your paper, your lightest part. You are going to turn the chalk on its side, and you're just going to create, we just need a bunch of chalk so that we can use our fingers to blend it out. So now I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to blend the chalk. You just want a little corner of it. You don't want too much. And you're going to take your finger and you're just going to come straight down, just like sun rays, straight down. And that is going to give, if you feel like you don't quite have enough, that's okay. Just get your finger nice and chalky and create those sun rays. You just want to come straight down the paper with it. You don't need too many of these. Just a few. Now it's going to look a lot better on your paper. You'll be able to see it a little bit better. But you want to blend that out. You don't want any hard lines here. You want to blend it out. It's going to look much better on your painted paper. All right. And then you're just going to pull it out. Pull it out. And that's going to really show some nice sun rays coming through. All right, and when you're done with that, now we're going to place our turtle. And you can either do one turtle or you can do two. If you do two turtles, you want to make sure one is smaller. It will give the appearance that he is further away. So just make sure that if you do the two turtles, make sure one is smaller, getting closer to the light. So here we go. The very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create that almond shape. And for me to create the almond shape, instead of making a circle with my paintbrush, I actually like to do first of all, I want him kind of going that way. So I'm going to do a curve this way. This also helps you with size. And now I want him about this big, so I think I'm going to do a curve out this way. Now I'm going to fill it in. That's pretty easy, right? My curves, and I'm going to fill him in. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put that head. And remember, that's the wonderful thing with this paintbrush. It's going to be very simple to do. Remember, your head was just that really long oval. So all I'm going to do is take my paintbrush and do just like that. Now remember, you just want to make sure that the head is bigger than the feet. That's the only thing. Remember, it's the same shapes, and his little feet were kind of going out. I think I'm going to paint his little feet that way. And I'm going to have one going out this way. And I think I'm going to make the head a little bigger, because remember, that was one thing. We had to make sure that the head was bigger than the feet, even though it was the same shape. Now the arms. Remember, I'm going to do that up like a rainbow. And I'm going to do that on both sides just to make sure that I get that up and over. Now, I could leave it like that, but I think I'm going to go ahead and just kind of fill it in a little. Make his arms a little bit bigger. But this is the shape that you're looking for with the sea turtle. Now, if I'm going to create a turtle that's kind of going more towards the light, I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to make it smaller. So I'm going to do those little curves. Fill it in. Oh, I forgot his little tail. If you want to put his little tail in there, you can make almost like a triangle. Wasn't it like a triangle? I'm going to do that and put his little tail. Okay, I'm going to do his head. Very simple little stroke. Very simple little diagonal out. Diagonal out. Little tail. It's kind of pointy, isn't it? And that's okay if you mess up a little bit. I'll just make him bigger. So this is perfect. I'm going to show you. See how I messed up? That's okay. I'm just going to make him a little bigger. So now that's part of his body. Make his little head a little bigger. Do his little feet. Feet. Tiny little tail. Tiny little tail. Now, up and out. Up and out. Perfect. And I don't think I want his little arms any bigger than that. That's thick enough. If I get that any thicker, it won't look as realistic. All right, so there is and his arms are a little long, and that's okay. We're not perfect. Just do the best you can. Some turtles might have longer arms. All right, and then this is all you're going to do. You will put your paintbrush in the sink, get a wipe if you got paint on anything, and we are going to start our palm tree project. Okay, have fun.